live from the dance capital of the world, New York City. The Adventures of My Ballerina and Me show! My ballerina and me, we two are as close as can be. Whether I'm trying to climb up a tree or sitting down with you for tea, we're dancing, we're dancing. Sometimes we go for a long stroll ride, or in the playground I can go down the slide. It doesn't really matter the things that we do. All that matters is just me and you. We're dancing, we're dancing. My ballerina and me, we two are as close as can be. Thanks for stopping over to come and see my ballerina, my ballerina, my ballerina and me.
Welcome back to the Adventures of My Ballerina and Me. I'm your host, Elizabeth Flores. We are honored to have Miss Rosalie VanCleef with us.
And thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Elizabeth, and thank you, beautiful dancers.
Our students from New American Youth Ballet. We are here today with a very special cause. Miss Rosalie is going to tell us about. It's the Holy Family Hospital of Bethlehem.
Yes.
And we are doing a fundraising event on May 18th at the Irish Historical Society. And this show will air right on St. Patrick's Day, so we hope you'll remember the location, and we'll tell you all about it within our show. But can you tell us a little bit about the hospital?
Yes, the Holy Family Hospital is one of the charities of the Order of Malta. The Order of Malta was established in 1035.
Wow.
In 1180, it became a Vatican affiliate, so it is with the Catholic Church, but it's also a lay ministry. And its main focus is the care and welfare of people in need, whether it's disasters or wars or poverty. And one of my favorite charities is the Holy Family Hospital of Bethlehem. It's 15 steps only from the birthplace of baby Jesus.
Wow.
And we support the hospital because it brings women from the desert and the poor in the area that are ready to give birth and also care for their children after they're born. And
is there any cost?
There's no cost. Everything is through donations from people all around the world.
Wow.
Not only here in New York, it's every city and every state in every country. And anyone is invited to go and visit and meet the doctors and nurses and lay people who not only care for the mothers and children, and some of them are, in very serious cases. Not every baby is born, without difficulty. And so they help those women, and it's, no cost, and it's just, just a peaceful, happy, joyful place the minute you walk into the building. And whatever's going on outside of the world, it's just a little oasis of happiness. And just to see all those beautiful little babies born, and then those mothers take them home. Occasionally there will be one or two that don't get to go home for one reason or another. And then there are communications with the proper agencies, and if someone wanted to look into adoption, that is possible at some point. But it's very, very rare.
They really value the life
Yes,
of every child.
Life is important.
Yes.
And each life
Yes.
is important. And that is, you know, their mission, to bring life into the world.
Some of the kids were asking, how much is the cost of having a baby?
To the hospital, it
Yes.
cost in that area roughly $250 per baby, because unemployment is very high
Yeah.
because of the conflicts for so many years in that area. But no one is obligated to pay. It's a charity hospital, and as long as, you know, they can save a life and bring, you know, joy into the world,
Yes.
that's their mission.
Well, on May 18th, these fine dancers will be performing at the Irish Historical Society.
Yes, yes.
And we are going to do it as a benefit for the hospital, and the ticket donation is $125 per person. So how many tickets would we have to sell for one baby? It's 2 tickets. 2
Imagine.
tickets by donation can overwrite the cost of one birth, which is, I think, one of the best ways to spend your money, right? You had a question before from Miss Rosalie.
Yeah, so you guys take care of like the mother and the children, right?
Yes.
So what if like, as you said earlier, if the mother wanted like didn't want their child, like they weren't ready to have a child, where would their child go?
They would certainly respect her feelings, and I believe that there would be counseling for her. And no child is just taken away from a mother, because sometimes it's, you know, a matter of time. You have to consider a little bit, you know, if you really want to give up your baby. But no child is, you know, taken out of the nursery. The child would remain there. There are no international adoptions, but people that are in that area, if they're willing to, they can adopt. But it's a very long process. But in the meantime, the child just stays there and
stays
is
safe.
nurtured and safe,
Yes.
and grows to be, you know, a healthy human being. But no child is ever asked to leave, you know, at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I had a question for you when you talk back at the hospital.
Yes.
My mom and me make paychecks, and my sister, we count the money, and we send a paycheck to St. Jude's Hospital.
Oh, that's a wonderful organization. I do too. Yes, thank you for doing that. That is
And they
very
send us
important.
back, I think they send us back a little tiny card
Yeah.
of a calendar, was it? A calendar?
Yes.
And it said a letter. I don't know what it said, but it said which person we helped.
I know. I get that letter too, and that's a wonderful thing.
Alyssa.
Hi.
I have a comment. So like whenever my dad gets change, we put it in a piggy bank.
Yeah.
We have a lot of them. Then once in a while we empty them, and then sometimes I take me and my dad, and sometimes my mom go to this like bank where you could trade, put the money in, and then you could either donate it or make money for yourself. And then we always donate it to like St. Jude's or like Children's or hospital.
We have some very good citizens here. Thank you. I am so proud of all of you.
Her dad's a doctor, very kind
very
person.
impressive. Thank you. You'd send a donation. They'll send you a Christmas card. And
We will put up the link to where you can donate, and also to where they can get tickets to this
yes.
ballet event.
Yes, and the U.S. headquarters is in D.C., Washington, D.C. So anyone ever visiting Washington, D.C., if you're going to the White House, you could also stop in there to say hello.
Are there any other closing thoughts you want to share with our families?
I want to say thank you very much for letting me come and talk to you about something so dear to my heart, and to be such wonderful, wonderful dancers. They're going to perform for me, and so everyone will donate a lot of money.
Yes.
And I just see a lot of wonderful young people here. I'm so proud to know you, and I thank you very much.
What do you all say to Ms. Rosalie? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks again. We will post all about this beautiful event and how you can donate money on May 18th, and beyond that, how you can donate money to the hospital for this
Thank you.
wonderful cause.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
again.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, and thank you, everyone. And
Quando i bambini sono accolti, amati, custoditi, tutelati, la famiglia è sana, la società migliora, il mondo è più umano.
When the woman comes to our hospital, she is confident that she will have good care, especially for the premature babies.
The Holy Family Hospital was the only hospital in the region that actually had a neonatal intensive care unit which could handle the complicated cases.
All the mothers come to this hospital because they trust us and they trust this hospital.
Holy Family Hospital in Bethlehem is known as an oasis of peace. Delivering more than 4,000 infants each year, Holy Family Hospital is a state-of-the-art maternity facility, and it's the only neonatal intensive care unit that can save complicated cases.
This hospital, it's a private Catholic hospital. The main aim of the hospital is to give services to the mostly in need. We are serving all the population of Bethlehem and the surrounding, regardless of the social status, regardless of the religious status, regardless of if people are poor or rich.
The hospital's 18-bed neonatal intensive care unit is often filled to capacity, caring for infants as small as 1 pound. The doctors and nurses, most of them from the Bethlehem area, though internationally trained, use their knowledge and experience to help poor and at-risk mothers and babies. These professionals also teach and train new doctors, nurses, and students who will one day continue the hospital's mission.
We prepared around 70 to 80 pediatricians. Some of those pediatricians who graduated from our hospital, they came back here to work as pediatricians.
We're not dealing just with the pregnant woman who delivered a live baby. Sometimes we are dealing with various crises during the delivery or after delivery when they deliver the baby. They faced stillbirth baby or abnormality babies or premature baby, so they need help. Some families need support, needs counseling sessions.
Holy Family Hospital relies on the support and hospital management experience of the Order of Malta, the world's oldest Christian charity, which has a 900-year history of serving the poor and sick around the world.
This is a charity hospital, so the people are asked to pay what they can, and what we ask them to pay covers only 50% of the actual cost, and the other 50% is covered by generous donors from all over the world.
Despite ongoing conflict, road closures, and curfews, Holy Family Hospital never closes its doors, and its care is never compromised. The hospital actively fosters peace through medicine in the region, bringing together Palestinian, Israeli, and European specialists for ongoing medical education and professional development. It is the largest employer in the region.
We have 160 employees, which means 160 family who is benefiting from having the salary at the end of the month to help them live their daily life.
And the care does not end when the babies and mothers go home. The hospital's pediatric clinic ensures essential follow-up care for infants and children in their first years of life. The Well Woman Clinic offers preventative health care and screenings to women past the childbearing age, a chronically underserved population in Palestine. To address Palestine's growing diabetes epidemic, the hospital launched its diabetes clinic, which provides education, diagnostics, and treatment to women in need. The Mobile Outreach Clinic takes the hospital's mission beyond its walls, serving families living in far-reaching communities, refugee camps, and impoverished desert villages surrounding Bethlehem. The state-of-the-art van is staffed full-time by medical professionals who provide obstetric, pediatric, and gynecological services to families who otherwise have no access to this essential care.
It's a beautiful place. I think it's full of love because we give love for mother and baby. She can find good care, the right place that she can come to deliver and to feel safe.
Holy Family Hospital in Bethlehem. delivering life, peace, and hope in the Holy Land.
Your friends are the ones who really do care about who you are and not what you wear. If you're trying too hard to not be you, better off being lonely till a real friend comes through. A real friend stays close when you are alone, 'cause it's you that they like and not what you own. School is a maze of twists and turns, sings true to myself is something I've learned. When I sleep or wake up, it's only me. When I'm brushing my hair, do I like who I see? Be your own best friend, to thine own self be true. It's as simple as that. Your best friend is you. Your best friend is you. Your best friend is you. Don't ever forget it, whatever you do. Your best friend is you. There's a circle of friends who won't let you in. It's clear to you now, it's a fight you can't win. They wear all the right clothes and have perfect hair. When it comes down to friendship, there's nothing to share. Be your own best friend, to thine own self be true. It's
It's as simple as that. Your best friend is you. Your best friend is you. Your best friend is you. Don't ever forget it, whatever you do. Your best friend is you. Your best friend is you. Your best friend is you. Don't ever forget it, whatever you do. Your best friend is you. Falling is a part of learning. Sometimes we fall when we practice turning. Even Nureyev and Baryshnikov too had to fall a few times to see what they could do. Falling is a part of learning. Sometimes we fall when we practice turning. When you were a baby, just learning how to talk. Or when you were a toddler, just learning how to walk. You couldn't walk and stride the way you do today, and didn't have the words to express what you wanted to say. Not like today. Falling is a part of learning. Sometimes we fall when we practice turning. So get up off the ground and try it once again. Never say I can't, always say I can. Falling can help us learn.